Today I am making the yummiest chicken recipe in the slow cooker using Coca-Cola. Hey, I'm Carrie with eatingonadime.com and you're gonna love today's recipe. It's one of our favorites and ones that your kids are going to keep begging for more. It's Coca-Cola chicken and the slow cooker does all the work. You can get the full recipe linked in the description below, or you can always go to eatingonadime.com and just search in the search box at the top of the site. Today I'm using Coca-Cola, but you can use any dark soda that you would like to use. Diet Coke, Dr. Pepper, and even root beer would be delicious, or the diet versions of all of those would be delicious in this recipe as well. Now, if you're wanting to skip soda altogether, I would do half of the 12 ounces in beef broth and then add in half of like an apple cider vinegar. So you're getting that tangy, tenderizing flavor that you get with a soda. Okay, let's get cooking and show you how easy this recipe is to make.
Today I'm using my 6-quart slow cooker. I'm loving my new slow cooker. I have it linked below, but we also have our post with the best slow cookers for any budget that you can check out as well. We are starting with 6 boneless, skinless chicken breasts. I believe chicken thighs would work great in this recipe, and honestly, drumsticks would work amazing as well. We're going to place them in the bottom of the slow cooker. I like to kind of push them around to line the bottom completely. That way I can get the seasonings over all the chicken. Next, we're going to sprinkle a teaspoon of garlic salt on top and a teaspoon of black pepper, just right over on top. Then we're going to add in some barbecue sauce. Now, the recipe calls for 1.5 cups of barbecue sauce, but we are only adding about half of that barbecue sauce right now, so about 3/4 of a cup. And then we're going to add in 1 cup of Coca-Cola on top. We're going to reserve the remaining Coca-Cola and the barbecue sauce for towards the end of the cooking, and I'll explain why then, but that'll just give us the maximum flavor for this simple chicken recipe. Pour the Coke right on top, and remember, you can use any dark soda like a diet soda, a Dr. Pepper, or even a root beer. We're going to cover with the lid and allow it to cook on low for 5 to 6 hours or high for 3 hours. Once the chicken is cooked through and tender and delicious, we're going to remove the insert and we're going to drain the liquid from the pot. I know what you're thinking, that's so weird, but just follow me in taking this extra little step. But we're going to drain that liquid and get it out of the pot, and then we're going to add more liquid to it. Now, the reason we do this is because when you cook chicken in the crock pot, it releases a lot of moisture and can make the mixture that we have in there a lot runnier and run down, so it's not as that delicious sauce that we want. So we're going to pour the remaining Coca-Cola and about 3/4 of a cup of barbecue sauce into a small bowl and whisk it together. Once it's combined well, we're going to pour that back on top of the chicken. We're going to cover it with the lid and allow it to cook for an additional hour on low. Or if you're cooking on high, you just need about 30 minutes. And what that's going to do is going to add even more moisture and flavor into this easy chicken recipe.
Okay, it smells amazing. And it looks wonderful too. I've got to show you how good this looks. Now, the reason that we drain off some of the liquid and then add a little bit more is just because chicken, when it cooks, will let off a lot of water, and so it will really water down the flavor, and that's why we put half in while it's cooking and then drain off all the juices and then stir in half more, so that way we still get this delicious sauce, but it's not watered down by the liquid that the chicken produces. But look at this chicken. I mean, come on, beautiful every single time. You can keep it whole like this. I love just serving this with a baked potato and like a green beans. a little trick in case you didn't know this, but you could actually wrap baked potatoes with foil, put them on top of the chicken, right on top, and cook it all day as well, and you will have chicken and baked potatoes cooked in one pot. You didn't even have to clean anything, right? Or heat up the kitchen or anything. Okay, let me just leave this here. Let me show you how great this looks. So good. Remember, you can use other things besides, and let's just show you how like tender this is. It literally falls apart. It is fork tender. Okay, I gotta try it real quick. Yeah, that's super good. I love it. So easy to make, guys. You can also take the spoon and spoon some more of the sauce right on top, make it a delicious saucy chicken. That Coke with the barbecue sauce is just an amazing flavor. Now, you can serve it whole like this, or you can go through and shred the chicken completely. Just like, look how easy this is, fork tender. You can shred the chicken completely, stir it back into the sauce, and make Coke barbecue chicken sandwiches. And that's delicious as well. I think we might do that tonight, or we might serve it on top of baked potatoes. Either way, it's delicious, but you can shred it. The kids love it, and it's great to feed a crowd. So if you're gonna have people over to watch football or a summer barbecue, or just because, it's really easy to feed a crowd because you can make it up ahead of time and just let it stay warm in your crock pot. Either way, I think you're going to love this. We love it, and it tastes so good. Okay, I've got to go because I have to go eat some of this chicken. Now that I've had one bite, I've got to eat some more. So head down below. You will get the link in the description for the full recipe. We have the full recipe, all our tips, and nutritional information included. But don't forget, like and subscribe so you don't miss any more of our family-friendly recipes. I hope you are loving our crockpot recipes and all our other delicious recipes as well. If there's something you want to see, let me know below what kind of recipes you want to see more of so we can have them perfect for you. You guys have a great day, and thank you so much for joining me in my kitchen. I'll see you next time. Bye, friends.